Hello family and friends, this is Rob the Sapper Gardener, and we're going to do a quick WIG 2022 update. We are slowly getting stuff set to go outside. Gonna flip you around and give you a super quick update. So excuse the mess, but we've got most of our new plants we showed in a previous video from Tractor Supply Co. and Lowe's potted up. One rule of thumb, if you buy a plant from one of those places and it's already leafed out, you probably don't want to put that out until after your last frost date, or you need to put it someplace that it can be sheltered from the frost, because the frost will kill the leaves. But your bare root plants like this gooseberry here that doesn't have leaf, you can put that out a few weeks before your last frost date, mulch it in real good, and you should be okay. But you don't want to put anything that's leafed out already unless it's protected. And our bananas are still doing good. We just trimmed some of the dead leaves down there. You can see the pups are coming up really well, and we'll probably take those off before the last frost date, but we'll keep those indoors, and the larger ones we'll put in ground outside or in larger pots outside. And we got another pup right there, and you can see all the dead leaves. Mrs. SG has already asked when we're going to start trimming off leaves to cook with, so we'll be doing that this year too. And our ginger is doing okay, we hope. We've got a bunch of our blue ginger. Let me flip you around real quick. I'm sorry, I said blue ginger, I meant blue turmeric. We've got a bunch of it planted here and in some other pots over here. Yeah, Sapper Cave is a mess. So we've also got some in that pot, and we've got another pot that we're going to add some more in, along with our traditional orange ginger. And we've up potted our peppers. The dill peppers went from these small trays to these larger containers, and we'll up pot them probably one more time before the last frost date, and we put them in ground. And we've sown some basil. Let's see if I can get you a shot of it. Right there in the middle of the screen is some rosemary, and we're actually going to plant probably 16 more rosemary seeds, because we're going to use that when we start setting up our edible hedgerow. We've got some summertime over there. And we've got our lemongrass down there, and then we've got everything else. Our miracleberry is hanging in there. Some of our bay laurels have rooted, which we're happy for, but not many of them. And our cassava is doing okay. So real quick check in. Also our blackberry plant, blackberry peppercorn plant is doing okay. And no basil, but we'll get by. Our lemongrass is actually doing really well, but we'll probably plant more of that out in the garden as well this year. And almost forgot, up there on the top shelf we've got some moringa that we've started, but it has not sprouted yet. But once it does, we'll move it down here and take better care of it. So real quick look at our winter indoor grow, winter indoor gardening, and we're gonna get on to it. We've got tons of seeds behind me that I'm sorting through, our leafy greens especially, so we can get those ready to get sown and transplanted out in the spring. Some of those you can actually put out before your last frost date, because some of them are cold hardy, but we're going to go through. We're not going to overdo it and wind up with a bunch of dead plants due to the frost this year, hopefully, but we are ready to ramp it up. So, on behalf of the family here at Essayons Family Garden, this is Rob the Sapper Gardener saying God bless our great country America, and God bless you wherever you reside around the world. Take care. Sapper out.